Hello, everybody. We're playing Stanley Parable, Ultra Deluxe. I have not played the Stanley Parable before, so we will see how this goes for us. We'll brighten it up a little bit because otherwise you can't see anything, you know? Please enter the current time, 5:44 p.m. Okay. Well. We got a bit of a... They accidentally put the camera at the monitor that is also displaying what the camera is displaying. So we got that classic stream infinite loop situation going on. Make sure to like the video. A lot of people suggested this.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
When we played Superliminal.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
That's so
Orders
epic.
came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Happy Stanley? Happy me. I love it when
And then
Stanley's
one day,
happy.
something very peculiar happened.
Oh no.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Has he ever been out of the office before? Does he live there? It's me! I'm Stanley. Okay. I've known nothing my entire life but pressing the button on the computer. And now I don't have that. I don't know what to do.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That's right, I missed a memo. They told me about break day a while ago. I can't go in there. I knew that this was going to happen at some point. I definitely recall. I've never done this before, but surely it's routine
When Stanley
business.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did he now?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I do love the employee lounge. Why are the chairs and so misaligned with no table and the coffee is spilled on the ground? That's... Oh. This is very nice.
Truly a room worth admiring.
I sit in the
It
chair
had really
now.
been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
But I'm not drinking. You're not offering me a drink. I'm thirsty. Ugh, I need a drink.
Yes, really worth it being here in the room.
It's a nice room.
So utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
They're nice
Really worth
paintings.
it.
Look. This is only in many other places in the office, but every time that I see it, I get happy and tickly inside.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Everyone
But at
clearly...
last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Everybody clearly did not leave simply because of me, because that would be insane. What's in here? Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. No, I'm sitting, not lying down.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
That's very mean, Mr. Narrator. Why would you say something like that? Why did the door close? Did you close the door? Are you the reason why everybody is gone and you're trying to find a scapegoat and blame it all on me when I've done nothing but follow instructions at my keyboard for the last 50 years? Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off of the cargo lift, $5,000. Is it going to
Look,
move?
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
This is so much more exciting than whatever else I would have been doing.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Could have gone over there.
Someone you've forgotten.
What if I went here?
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look,
do you?
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Oh, okay. What do you want to prove to me? What would you like to tell me? I'm all ears right now, but you're not saying anything. You're just being silent. I'm talking to you. Hey, where are you? He left. He just went away. Okay.
Now listen carefully. This is important.
Ooh,
Stanley walked
Morpheus.
through the red door.
Now, in the Matrix, he takes the red pill and learns that everything is not what it seems, but so the blue door would clearly be, I just go back to my normal mundane office life. But what if I went through the blue door just because I want to be contrary to what the narrator was saying? Ooh, this is, oh my God. There's so many forking directions here that it's so hard to choose which fork in the road. You know what, Mr. Narrator? I'll one of these. I'll take this.
God, you are willing to listen to me.
I'll give you this one.
You see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time. The
What did-
problem
what-
is all
what-
these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
You've stuck me in a
Don't
loop.
you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
You stuck me in a loop.
I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just
You had a
stopped.
slip there, Mr. Narrator. You said I would.
Well, I
This
think
is about
I have
me.
a solution.
This is about me.
Here, let me show you.
This is me. This is about me. Oh, are you opening the door to blackness? Why is it black? I should have taken the blue door. What do I want to go into the void? Are you going to kill me? He's going to drop me into y equals negatives. Below negative 64 at this point, but in the past below 0. But that was a while ago. Oh my God, it's dark. Where are you taking me?
What do we want?
The blue
What
door.
are we looking for?
When do we want it? Now.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I
It is
actually
nice.
feel happy.
The Aurora Borealis is very kawaii. Do you want me to just stand here? Is that your instruction? I thought you wanted me to follow your instructions. Am I just supposed to stand here? Like I could go out that door over there, or we could just stare here forever into the beautiful blue. Whoa, it's so cool now. Oh wow, it's like fireworky and awesome. Looks like a black hole, but it's blue. Wow, it's so pretty. Can I accidentally like walk? I can't accidentally walk off the edge. Wow, look at that. Oh my goodness. I wonder how long this goes. Does it eventually coalesce into a butt and then tractor beam me? Because it kind of looks like it's turning into something, or is it just oh my God, it's still going. How long does this light show go? If I just stand here, does it stay this way forever until I move forward? Oh my God, how many things? Is this just going to be like a green variation of the blue that was above my head? It's so pretty. I grow impatient.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Was I supposed to stay there? Did you want me to stay there? Did you wish that I stood here and...
Right. Where were we?
Okay, we can keep looking. if this makes you happy, but oh, it's Christmas time. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. This is red and green. Oh, now we're getting a bit of yellow in there. No, see, it was like turning into a, you know, because there was a, you guys know why. Anyway, wow, this is so cool. Okay, so should I go now? This is, man, it's definitely going for a while. You still want me to? Okay, we're good. I'm gonna keep moving now. That was a very impressive display of the new, like,
Oh no.
you know,
Stay away from those
planetarium.
stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Are you saying that if I jump off of that, it will be a bad thing? But are you saying that that's the only way that I'm able to proceed? Because otherwise I'd have to stand there forever, and it really is taking forever.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
Okay, but you see, the problem is I have the patience of a guppy. And you're gonna need to make something happen for me, otherwise, like, I'm gonna go. Okay? It's cool and all, but I wonder how long someone has stood here. You know, this might just be a patience test. I wonder if there's a person out there in the world who, when this game launched, they booted it up, and they've been sitting in this room ever since. They're still here to this day. Still sitting. Still waiting. The light show is still going. They've progressed on to a part of the light show that no one ever thought possible. When the procedural generation was programmed, they didn't. Okay, well, guys, now you're repeating a thing. You just repeated. You can't do a repeat.
What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
Sorry, but
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you? Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
I've thought about it.
No!
Ow.
Oh, thank God you lived.
I actually don't have legs or
had me
knees,
worried there
so
for a moment.
that's why I'm fine.
Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Really? Again? I think I'm walking much slower now, so I did injure something, but I don't appear to have legs. So what I injured, I don't actually know.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
I'm going back up the stairs now. I don't have the
Stanley,
patience for this.
Go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
No, there is. I gotta figure out how I survived that and why I seemingly don't have legs.
No, what are you doing? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Tell me I should have taken the blue door. I should have taken the blue door. I really should have taken the blue door. It's a terrible mistake that I took the red door. I was looking at the Matrix and I was like,
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do? My God, is this really how much you dislike my game?
So you've told me that this is a game now?
You'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were
Wait, so this is a
literally
game?
willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading
This is
the
not my life.
situation correctly?
This is the Truman Show? You're just admitting that to me after all these years. Ow!
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it.
I keep getting
I don't
slower.
know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
It is my choice. It's my choice. You told me to take the red door. Everything was going great until I followed your choice of going to the red door. I needed to not go to the red. I needed to follow the... You see, everything was going swimmingly until I followed your instruction.
Is it over?
Ow.
It's going to restart, isn't it?
My legs.
I'm going back.
Ever the end is never the end is never the... Oh, wait. I'm here. Huh? What? here again. So
All
maybe
of his co-workers were gone.
I
What
just
could it
need to
mean?
keep
Stanley decided to go to the meeting
disobeying
room. Perhaps
orders.
he had simply missed a memo.
Actually, out of curiosity, what if I obey the first order? Oh, this is what we're gonna
When
do.
Stanley came to a set of two
I'm gonna obey the
open
first
doors,
order and
he
see what
entered
happens.
the door on his left.
What if I do that? What if I obey the first one? You know, then we're in the meeting room, and then
Yet there was not a single person here either.
that's so bizarre,
Feeling
dude.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve the dispute with a coworker? Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Don't finish the slide. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header. And throw some bevel on all the text. This will ensure calm and productive work environment. There was actually no bevel down there on the bottom text, only top text. So, bi-quarterly post-review. I love reviewing the reviews. Synergize. Shift. Monetize. Ah, yeah, let's go. It's so weird. I can't jump. Uh-oh. Oh, the charts are going down. Puppy dog's salary has crashed. Oh, frick. TPS report. Oh, man, I'm so glad they have TPS reports here. It's such a professional work environment. Oh, broom closet. Hello.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here.
That's
so
false.
he turned around and got back on track.
It's actually super false. There are quite a few things in the broom closet, like a broom and a mop bucket. And
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
yes, you see, but there are things here, and you are just repeat lying, you pathological liar, because there are things in the broom
Baffling
closet.
that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet
Oh, I
FA.
can move by holding right click. That's crazy, bro. Whoa, I'm not. Look. Whoa.
Are you really still in the broom
I'm
closet?
learning
Standing around
things,
doing
Mr.
nothing?
Narrator.
Why?
I'm
Please offer me some
learning.
explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
You little frick. You said there was nothing in the broom
Coming to a
closet.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But the red is so appealing. Whoa. Oh, it's just a light. I thought crazy stuff was that. Oh, there's a parking
But
garage.
Stanley just couldn't do it.
Oh, I
He
was going to
considered
follow
the
your
possibility
instructions.
of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors
He noticed.
close automatically behind him wherever
He
went?
noticed.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
They do seem
No,
to be.
Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This
That's
can't
crazy.
be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled.
I'm
This is all a dream.
dreaming. This is all a
What a
dream.
relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon.
suppose I'll wake
I'll
up
have
soon.
to go back to my boring
I have to go
real-life
back to
job
my boring
pushing
real-life
buttons.
job pushing
I
buttons.
May as well enjoy this
while I'm still lucid.
So he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was was he remaining so lucid?
Oh, so I'm just
and then
dreaming.
Perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head.
I'm merely
One
dreaming.
he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
This is so cool.
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Why is there a voice
Now
in my
the
head
voice was
dictating everything I'm
describing
thinking and
itself being
doing?
considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he
I'm
thought.
dreaming about a voice
And while he
describing me,
thought it all
thinking of how
very
I'm
odd,
describing my
I wondered
thoughts.
if this voice spoke to all people
I
in
can't
their
jump
dreams.
in my
The
dream.
truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
I thought this was a
Stanley
dream.
simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility
Got an
for
achievement
himself.
for jumping a lot
Stanley
without
is
the
as
ability to
awake
jump.
right now as he's ever been in his life.
I'm extremely awake right
Now,
now.
hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all,
I'm shocked, I tell
he
you.
was certain beyond a doubt that this was in fact a dream.
I truly
Did
thought
the
this
voice
was
not
a
see him
dream.
float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
This is definitely a
So he
dream.
closed his eyes gently,
I must prove it.
and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Let me wake up.
I'm through with this dream. I
I'm
wish it
through
to be
with
over.
this dream. I wish it to be
Let me
over.
go back to my job.
Let me go back to my job.
Let me continue
Let me
pushing the
continue
buttons.
pushing buttons.
Please.
Please. It's all I want.
I want my
I
apartment.
want my apartment
and my
wife
and
and
my
my
job.
job.
All
I want
is my life
exactly the way it's always been.
My life,
My life is normal. I
am
am normal. Everything
Everything
will be fine.
I am
okay. Frick! I'm still in the hallway!
Screaming.
Frick!
Please, someone wake me up.
Please, someone
My name
wake
is
up!
Stanley.
My name is Stanley!
I have a boss. I have an
I have
office.
a boss, I have an
real.
office, I'm a
Please,
real
just someone
boy!
Tell me I'm real.
Please,
I must
tell
be
me I'm real!
I must be.
I must be real! Who am I? Who am I?
And everything went black.
Did I die?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
That's not Stanley!
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
Who's
She
Mariella?
rose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Oh dear.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And
Oh.
although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
Wow, way to diagnose,
Everyone
not a
knows
doctor.
what crazy people look like. And in that moment,
crazy to do.
she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
I'm so normal, she thought to herself.
I am in control of my mind.
I am sane. I am in
know
control
what is
of my
real
mind.
and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day.
It was with
very
Stanley.
Important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
Stanley was one of
She had
those
no
people.
time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
It's been more than a moment, actually. She never ran. Looks like she stayed there staring at me. Huh. Well. So we back in the office. Got our
All of his co-workers
leggies
were
swinging
gone.
from
What could it
front to
mean?
back.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't like the meeting room anymore. I died there. Can you...
When Stanley came to a
Nope.
set of two open doors, this was not
I've
the correct way
decided
to the meeting
I've decided
room,
not
and
to go to the
Stanley
meeting
knew it
room.
perfectly well.
Everything was
Perhaps he
going
wanted to
well
stop by the employee
until
lounge
I
first, just to
chose
admire
your
it.
stupid
Wow.
stupid
Yes, this
red
room.
door.
What
I
a
should have
eager to
stayed
get
in the
back to
Matrix.
business, Stanley took
Should
the
have
first
kept it
open
going
door
with
on
the
his
blue.
left.
No, he didn't. He didn't take that. Why would he take that door? When instead, he could do what he did last time, which is the
Stanley was so
awesome
bad at
thing
following
to do.
directions. It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
No. Stanley would like to go this way.
Look,
Stanley would like
I
to.
think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
Whoa, Stanley could also fall and walk
I'm
out
not
the
sure
door over there. Oh my God, there's so many things Stanley could
I
do.
realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
Oh frick, I missed!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I think he might be right on that one. That was an embarrassing moment for Stanley. Stanley really wanted to escape the Matrix, actually stay in it, but then he really escaped it, but really permanently that time. Okay, sorry about Mr. Narrator. That one's on me. That one's on me. That was pretty bad. But don't worry, I've got it this time around. I will have you know that in a prior life, I was an MCC parkour champion, and that I gotta redeem myself now. Okay? No, I'm not going there, but I am gonna make this jump this time.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
No. Hey, I got a $5,000 penalty, but I'm dead, so it doesn't actually matter.
Off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. What? Really?
You seem upset.
In the middle of something. Do you have zero
I did this before. Are you surprised?
Are you that convinced that I want something
also, can you go
bad
through
to
this?
happen to you? Why? I don't know how to convince you
Guys,
of
I need
this,
to find a
but
keypad
I really do
or a key
want
card.
to help you,
Oh,
to show
how do I
you
get in the
something
vent?
beautiful.
Oh, can I go in the vent? Oh man, I can become sus.
That I'm on your side.
I have so many options. I bet there's a way to get down there. I bet there's a way to get down there using things that allow me to get down gradually so I don't simply splat on the floor. That's okay. No coworkers were there to witness it, so it's all right. It's fine. Because I would be more sad about the coworkers having to see the sight
now,
of
listen carefully,
badness,
this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, he didn't. He simply did not. Sorry to tell you.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
You little frick. Don't tell me you brought me all the way back here just to...
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the... All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
Okay.
You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to
I do.
find out
I've
what
been through the
lies
red
at
door,
end of
you
this
little
road
frick.
You've chosen. Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
This is the
Was it
orange
worth ruining
box
the entire story I'd
by
written out
Valve.
specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees?
Yes.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely
all
nothing
those things.
so far.
You're on a roll.
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Oh, yes.
There we go. A third option. This
love
already
this.
feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Office Space C, alternate iteration 14 alpha beta release candidate. You know, I actually could have gone... Man, I'm starting to regret having gone through here. I feel like I should have then gone through the other door, and then I would have made him extra hair pulley outy.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Is a 1 bad or is a 5 bad? Like, this is the first best thing ever. Or is it like, oh, this is 5 awesomenesses out of 5 awesomenesses? Because I don't know, I'll give him a 3.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good?
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
Wonderful.
No strong feelings. None.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh. Wow. Worldwide leaderboard. I love leaderboards. What? Good old Neil is offline. A lot of doors opened. Many steps taken. Did you know 21.3% of players skipped the intro sequence? Only the worst 3% of players chose the blue door. Compete against others to improve your Stanley Parable career. How long does it take you to get to the correct door? I'm ranked last? I'm last? Why not ask some friends? Why would I be last? Also, I just want to say, way more doors than that have definitely been opened. Your stats are fricked, bro. Your stats, you're poo. What if I went back into here? You got a new build for me?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Maybe.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
I'd love to, please.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
No.
Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
Oh my God.
Click the button to move him back to the right.
Okay.
And if he reaches the fire, you fail.
Got it.
It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
I see.
I think the art world will really take notice.
Okay.
But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
4 hours,
So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Okay. I wonder how many people have done this for 4 hours. I gotta get a close-up of this one. Oh, I saved him! Oh, you guys aren't enjoying the sound?
You heartless bastard.
I couldn't do it for
Did you
4
do it
hours.
because
I
you
have the
hate
patience of a
babies or
guppy.
Purely to spite me.
I am
Because if
snipped.
it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done.
You're done.
It's over.
It's not
Thank
over.
you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
I gave you good feedback.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here?
The orange box by
Yes.
Valve.
This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Let's do this one. Okay, which one now?
Aha! Fascinating. What do you
Is
think
this
game is
Firewatch?
about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
What the frick?
Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley.
Looks
and it
nice.
seems there's even more. Come,
Very open.
let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
I'd love to. That was like a Minecraft door opening sound effect. Wow, this is amazing. We get a full-on new game? Whoa. Man, you did all this just for me? I might even rate this a 4 instead of a 3. That's incredible. Yo, let's start our new adventure.
No, it can't be.
I mean, no. What? Why do you say no, it can't be? Is there fire? Is it threatening to burn down my structure here? My beautiful house
It is.
structure?
It's an open world game.
It does look to
God,
be.
quickly block it off.
No, don't block it off. No! Oh, you ruined my experience.
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh,
That is terrible.
thank
On
heavens
second
we
thought, you're right.
avoided.
You're right. You're so right.
Out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
No, but why would we
Preferably
want to...
something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
No, we wouldn't want to do that, though.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
God dang it, I couldn't... Oh, whoa!
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
Wow,
Just a nice
rocket
big box
leaguing.
for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Where's my car? Dude, where's my car? Dude, where's my balls?
So what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
Can I get a...
There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack.
That's
Okay,
fine.
I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind
Yes,
back
can
here.
you put it
Is
in?
this game Sportsball? Stanley, I think it's Sportsball. Oh, what fun. We
love
shall run the
Sportsball.
bases and do a touchdown together.
Yes.
Yes, I think surely we must. Okay,
Precisely.
Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Oh, whoa. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. Oh, I'm driving. I'm zooming. Oh my God, I'm gonna do it. Oh my God. The incredible licensing opportunities here.
Are you
I
winning?
haven't won
Is
yet,
this
but I
fun?
will. I will.
Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought, and I realize I'm not a sportsologist.
Come back
but
to me,
if
ball!
One ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal
Get in the goal,
pleasure,
ball!
then surely multiple balls makes for an
Why don't you
even
get in the goal?
more
Why don't you get in the goal?
euphoric
Why don't you get in the goal?
sports
Get in the goal.
experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
Wait. Don't you dare interrupt me before I'm about to make the goal.
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does
I made
feel
it!
amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more.
I'm gonna go the other. I'm going the other way. I'm going the other way. We're going big balls.
Balls.
Big balls. So many balls. Oh, my balls! There's so many balls. Oh, my balls. There's so many of them. I'm gonna score all the balls. I think I might have just done an own goal, but I don't even care. Big balls. How many balls? Do I have to score every single ball in order to
Are you
win?
enjoying this, Stanley?
I'm having so much fun.
Is this a real video game?
Oh my God, the ball scored
Well,
itself.
I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
Don't make my ball.
That's right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is
I was having
my
so much
game,
fun with my
and what
balls.
I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides,
Why are you mean?
You need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules.
Give me my balls back.
I don't think you'll enjoy it as much, but who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take care, Stanley.
Okay, give me my balls. What do I do? I don't have my balls. Oh my God. He's ruining my life. You're not my real dad. Do I have to just jump into the goal? Is that what you're telling me to do? Dad? I gotta just jump into this freaking pit of abyss? Huh? I was enjoying my time here until you took my balls away.
Hold on. What are you doing?
Whoa! Ow! Oh,
Stanley,
I'm fine.
don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Oh, frick. Oh, frick. Oh, oop. I didn't realize that was void. Oh, I'm here now. Whoa, where's this? It's so falling apart. Oh no. I still can't jump. Oh, there's a light back there. Okay, this is where I need to go clearly because the lights are lighting. Oh, the computers! I can give me my balls back now. And then I'll be able to Rocket League so hard. Hey, what do you got? What do you got here for me? Was this security room? I'm trying to hit buttons. Why is there so much sound of things falling and whooshing? Why can't I do anything on the computers? What the heck? What? What happened? What happened?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
Am I stuck here
I
forever?
wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
What's the heavy
He'll
cost?
understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone
You're
who
kind
will
of
wrap
mean, though.
everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world.
You sound very
Oh,
self-important.
Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
It's so loud. Am I still here? Oh, I'm not here anymore. Oh my god, that was an adventure and a half. Man, the blue door really sent me,
All
bro.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
do I
he had
go
simply
now?
missed a memo.
What do I do? Who do I see? Oh my god. There's so many choices to be made. It's an overwhelming amount of choices.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
No, he didn't.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes,
Standing
this time,
now in this incredible room,
I'm
Stanley,
gonna
for the
transport
first, but
myself
eager
all the
to
way
get
across
back
the
to
gap
business,
and
Stanley
not
took
have the
the first
patience.
open door
I'm gonna
on his
not
left.
have the patience of a guppy, and instead, unless I could figure out how to get down.
Stanley was
Is
so
there a
bad
way to
at
get
following
down?
directions,
I wish I
it's
could jump.
incredible he
Jumping would be
wasn't
so
5
cool.
years ago.
It's a toughie right there. That's a toughie. Can he do it? Wait. I gotta try it. I gotta see if I can vent. Oh, let's go. He can vent. Oh my god, I can vent. Oh my god, I can vent. Where the frick am I now?
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun.
I think I won.
So far off the beaten path.
I think I won.
That it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path. You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a
Maybe.
silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet
I
that's
thought
the
so.
kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
Did you just send me? He sent me back after I vented. This freaking guy is relentless. Oh my god.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Are you kidding me? I was proud of myself. I was proud of myself for venting. Now you've gone and done it. You think I'm going to listen to a word you ever say? Holy heck. He just straight up was like, nope. No, I'm not going left. I'm not going left. I refuse. I won't take the next door on the left either.
By the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I love admiring it. I will stay here for ages at some point and punish you. I will punish you. You narrator traveler on in my brain. Okay, the other question,
Stanley
though.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't.
The other
5
question,
years
like,
ago.
what if I actually did get down? Wait. Is there a way to do it? It's like I could land in the box. Ooh, but I don't know. Ooh, I could make it out of that. I don't know if I could make it out of that. Like, I could run off that, and then I could land on one of the pallets, or I could land on the forklift, and that's just a much smaller drop. It clearly wouldn't be enough to kill me. Probably, right? Or I can just make it across this thing. I'm gonna just go across this thing. We'll see.
Stanley, I think perhaps
I don't want to
we've
perish
gotten off
again
on the wrong
from broken
foot
legs.
here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for... This is it, Stanley.
For her.
Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into
Who's
your
her?
life.
My
She's
wife?
been waiting.
Who is she? Who? There? Wait, am I supposed to go that way? Who's her? Who's her? I mean, this is the only place I can go, right? The door's closed. Oh no, it's dark. Oh, not again! Not again! Don't you send me back! I've worked hard to get here! Don't send me... I swear to God, if you send me... Wait, what the...
That's her, Stanley.
Who?
You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Is this my wife? How is this connected to the phone line, though? This is an electrical cable. Is this an electrical cable? That looks like it's an electrical cable. So where's the phone signal coming from? Where's the phone signal coming from?
As Stanley picked
Wait,
up the
what
phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope.
I
Hope
unplugged
for a
it.
life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
I didn't know you could do
That
that.
wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
No, I can put it back.
No, it's definitely here.
I can put it-
Thursday.
I can put it
Stanley
back.
Picks up the phone.
I can put it back.
He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
I'll fix
Music
this.
Comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
I'll fix this.
Not
I'll fix
picking
this.
up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
I can fix it.
How
I
is
didn't know
even
that I could do this.
possible?
I didn't know
None
that
of
this
these
would happen.
decisions were
I was just
supposed to
wondering
mean
where the phone
anything.
signal was coming
I don't
from.
understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible.
I didn't know the
can't
phone signal
believe
was
it.
coming
How had
from.
I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Who? No, I'm Stanley.
I can't believe I was so mistaken.
No, I'm
this
Stanley.
This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol
I'm Stanley.
for real-world decision-making.
I'm Stanley.
Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation?
not
Well, I won't
clearly.
have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Am I getting a divorce?
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
I believe
For
that.
example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
Wow.
He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
What a machine,
Or he
Rupert.
could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read.
Wow.
Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make
I
sense,
can learn to
in all
unread?
likelihood, that person is not real.
I can read to
Allow
unlearn?
the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent.
My
Making
goodness.
choices on a regular
It's
basis
4:30.
is the best part to a
I'm
healthy
supposed to be having a
decision-making
back,
process.
sack,
Most medical
and
professionals
crack.
recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you
Hopefully
begin
less.
to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
You're
and the
so right
feeling
about
should
that one.
subside.
You're so right.
At this
I
time,
agree.
your instructor will
I'm a
guide you in
speck
an
of dust on
exercise to
space
test
rock.
and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back.
How'd you get these
may have
forklifts in here?
noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
It's
But
still
not
unplugged.
to worry.
I can plug it
Now
back
that you're
in.
properly informed on good decision-making,
Plug it back
we're
in.
going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago
Okay.
and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
I'm really trying to plug it back in for you, buddy. But you're not. I can't. Did you glue it to the floor? How is the phone signal coming? That couldn't be my wife. Okay? You have an electrical, that's an electrical outlet in the wall. That's a 120 or 240. It's a UK outlet, so maybe it's a 240, whatever it is they do across the pond where you're from, Mr. Narrator. But that's not where you got to have the telephone cable. You got to do the telephone cable. Where would my wife have been talking to me from? Do you guys have a special thing where it goes through the electrical, like the outlet in the wall, the 240? Do you guys have a special thing? My wife couldn't have talked to me. It's not possible. Why are there forklifts? Danger everywhere. Exit. It says there's an exit. Where's the exit? This way? Can I walk through the wall? Nope. Okay. Let's revisit my wife. Which choice? This choice? Here? Did you want me to go back to the gantry? Wait, I can't go through. You've locked me out. I have to regress? Huh? What? Do I go backwards?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Oh my
Imagine
God.
the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets
want to
any
jump.
worse.
You don't give me the choice to
Unfortunately,
jump.
It seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Can I sneak? I can't get by. You've ruined this for me. You ruined it. It's all. Oh, God. Why didn't I practice my squats? Why did I spend so many years in front of this computer, sitting on my butt? I let my legs atrophy. I can't get over the fence. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I can't get right. Oh, you've locked me in a box here. You forced my hand. I can do nothing but follow the open doors. Am I being led back to the first room? Are you insulting me that much? Are you
there? You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No! I want to go where I want to go.
Why did you do that?
What is this?
Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
What is this? What is this? Oh my God, everything's going crazy. How are these 4-dimensional objects ending up? Are you really you're really not letting me do it? You're really not gonna let me through? I don't know what that binary or whatever freaking number says. You freaking forcing my hand again? He's forcing me. I can't. You're giving me the illusion of choice, but I have no choice because you've blocked the path. This doesn't look the way that it was before. You forced me to go down the left path when I have explicitly determined I do not wish to go down the left path ever. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be forced to follow your instructions in this freaking...
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now.
I want to get up.
And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
I'm gonna go up.
I have to.
Go up. I'm gonna go up. No, stop! Oh, you frick. I was gonna go uppies. I was gonna go. I was gonna make it. Shut me down again. Whoa! Where are we now? Oh my God. Whoa, it's still going. It's still going. I can't get out.
Oh, I'm here.
I'm here too.
Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
It's good to be here.
Who thought you were so clever.
Very
now
clever.
Look where we are.
I'm so smart.
My entire game is
I
destroyed.
have the patience of a guppy.
It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
No, you shut the
just
thing
had to
down.
See?
I didn't do anything.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it
here.
was to be like Stanley?
I'm a passenger.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Get up here, no?
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you. You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious.
Why would I destroy the underground facility?
Perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
What did you try so...
Exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
How dare you push me aside with your door?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
You little
that
frick!
Means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let me in! Let me in! Why don't you let me in? This guy,
No!
I can't.
Why did you do that?
I didn't do that.
Hurry back.
I just started going in the left, and you say
exactly
no.
as Stanley would.
Oh, okay.
That
Okay, sounds like you don't
means
even want me to do the thing that you're telling me to do because I started going to the left. And you go, no! After you let me sit in that side for freaking 2 minutes. Freaking guy, this freaking guy can't even make up his mind. Doesn't even know what he wants. Says he wants something, and then when I do it, he's like, no!
He entered the door on his left.
Why does this look... That looks right. It's not supposed to look right. Why does it look right? You freaking... No. How dare you? I don't want to be in this conference
Yet there was not a
room.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I've been this way
Coming to
before.
a staircase,
I've
Stanley
been this
walked
way before.
upstairs to
Okay,
his
Mr.
boss's
Man,
office.
I'll follow your stupid instructions to go to my boss's office. Why does it look like a barber shop? Where do I frickin' work? What is this place? Is this Mr. Moneybags'
Stepping
office?
inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last
passcode?
week.
What passcode?
Night Shark 115.
Where
Was
do I
this
type
the code
that?
to
What?
open the door?
Where would I type
it still
that?
work? There was
What,
only
on a
one way to
keyboard?
find out.
This?
Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What?
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark. Open
I'm sorry,
sesame.
Sir,
Can you hear
You
me?
didn't mishear me, did you?
Can you hear me?
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Night Shark 115. Can you hear me?
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But
I
you
said
know
it.
What? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever
I did.
the hell you wanted over
You
there.
didn't let
Why
me
did you come
do
this
it.
way? Speak. Say something to me.
You didn't let me
Explain
do it.
yourself, you coward. You
didn't.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What's going on?
Stanley? Hello? Are you
What the frick? This is an out-of-body experience. I want to go through the door on the right. I want to go through the door on the right. The end?
I need you to walk through the door.
What do you mean the end?
Listening to me?
This isn't the end?
Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important.
This isn't the end.
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand?
My brain has left the building.
Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You can't be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know.
How did I get here?
I need this. The story needs it.
What?
So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Additional art assets by Valve. Haha.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
I was gonna go right, but my body's not responding right now. I can only float. What the frick, man? Oh God, I'm here. Again. After all that. Stay tuned for the next set of choices. The next time around. I won, but I didn't win. Why does it feel like I didn't win, even though it said I won? The end. Okay. Well, next time on the Stanley Parable.